This here is the making of the photography campaign that you see behind me for Coca Cola. I hope you enjoy it.
Pásele birria, bistec, longaniza, campechanos, ¿qué le vamos a dar? Campechanos, enchilada, chuletita, alambrito.
My name is Trovatten. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I hope you're good. In today's video, it's going to be a special one. It's about a photography project that I did for Coca Cola, lasting 30 days. They flew me from Denmark to Mexico to do some commercial street photography style video and photo campaign. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so this is first day of shoot today. These photographs were exhibited at the Oslo train station. As you can see here, I'm walking around for the first time, seeing all of this. And the commercials running on national TV in Norway. This campaign was one of the few campaigns that was also shortlisted at Cannes Lion Advertising Festival. This was a fun shoot, but it was also one of my most ambitious ones. Let me start by setting the scene. I was approached by a Swedish agency who has Coca Cola as their client. The campaign itself is aimed at Norway and Sweden. So that's where all the advertising, the outdoor campaigns and the television commercials, that's where they're running. They even commissioned a painter to paint a mural of one of the photographs that we took during this campaign. That was crazy to see.
I love the attitude. Hola, amigo.
Puedes aprender con más, güey.
Fuego y todo. Sí, perfecto, perfecto.
The idea is to show how tacos and Coca-Cola goes together in Mexico, where tacos are from. And in Sweden and Norway, there's actually a lot of taco places, but there's also a lot of competition in the beverage market.
Perfecto. Gracias.
So they want to show that in Mexico, it's usually enjoyed with Coca-Cola. That was the proposal.
Perfecto. Amigo, muchas gracias.
10 pesos, porque salsa casa por la ventana. 2 helados grandotes por únicamente 10 pesos. Recuerda, si quieres ponerte guapo y fuerte como los del Parque del Agua, come helado 2 veces al día. Hoy traemos la promoción de
Para una campaña de Coca-Cola.
¿Sabes dónde podrías tomar buenas fotos? En Garibaldi.
¿En la plaza?
En la plaza hay tacos y hay mariachis comiendo.
Just ask them. Let's do this. Let's just ask them now. Hola, chicos.
Disculpen, ¿andamos haciendo unas fotitos?
Chilo, güey. Chilo, güey.
I would like to interrupt this program with an important announcement, something that I have spent the past 7 months intensely working on. My name is Frederick. Welcome to Underexposed. I'm so excited to have you here and to launch this platform. Underexposed is a digital marketing workshop and a community in one that goes in depth about every way possible that you can either get your name out there, you can have your work seen, or you can grow your audience depending on what your goals are as a photographer. Before I got into photography, this almost feels like a coming out story, but before I got into photography, I spent 18 years doing digital marketing. I have alluded to it sometimes, especially with this famous quote, I have a full-time job on the side. And I got the receipts to prove it. Look at this young guy at 19 years old giving a talk about how companies should use Facebook as a marketing tool. And this here was at Google, at Facebook, at SoundCloud. So I've been basically attached to my laptop for 18 years and building my own startup, pitching it, doing all those things in that area. When I started my career in photography, I basically just adapted whatever I learned in the past from my digital marketing experience, and that's how I got exposure as a photographer. And that's basically what Underexposed is. It's me trying to take youth from A to Z in how to market yourself as a photographer, get the exposure you deserve and the recognition. This is a soft launch. In a week from now, there will be a video that goes in depth about what it's about and what you can expect. If you are a photographer, make sure to go check it out. It just launched, and for everyone who's joining right now, there's a code called Day1, and that gives you 10% discount. But it's not just a day one code. I'll make sure that I'll reward the first 50 people who sign up by something in the future. I don't know what it is, but it'll be worth it. Instead of having the Coca Cola brand and bottles front and center like they usually are in product shoots and like traditional commercial shoots, we wanted to almost hide it, like think Where's Waldo? And by blending that with Schindler's List, where this girl and her red coat is the only thing that is in color and the rest is black and white. That was kind of the idea of the visuals.
Frida, mucho gusto, Frida. Sí, perfecto. Y un poquito más aquí, ajá. Can you tell him never to look at the camera?
Ah, que no vean junto a la cámara.
Perfecto. Y habla con ellos. Pero 2 segundos, 2 segundos. 1, 2, 3. No tengo comida. No tengo.
In my time when I lived in Mexico, no one ate as many tacos as I did. So I basically had to take a flight to Mexico to walk around Mexico City for 30 days taking pictures and eating tacos. Not too bad. Walking these streets again was so exciting. And because this project is around tacos, then I can go and visit all my favorite taqueros.
Todo bien, todo bien.
¿Cómo estás? Bien.
Ese milagro.
And ask if they are up for collaborating about this, of course with a commission for participating as well. Throughout this project, I probably had 1,000 tacos. Not that I got tired of it, I never do, but it was a lot.
Ya rompiste récord, hermano. Ya casi estamos pensando en darte la tarjeta de cliente frecuente ya.
In the beginning, we weren't really sure what kind of photographs we wanted and how the visual would look at the end. We just had like an inkling or an idea. So it was a little bit of a trial and error, but we also put those days in for like freestyling and trying to see how it will be in real life, taking the pictures. The shooting routine was pretty simple. I wanted to get around 4 to 5 hours of shooting every day. After every shoot, I was mentally drained. Okay, so the first day is done. I am tired, man, as you can see. And I just wanted to get back, recharge my mental batteries, my physical batteries, like this here is my setup for importing, exporting, editing. And the edits work very quick in order for the agency to see where we are and what we like, what we don't like, and then just rest for the evening. So we're ready to do the same thing next day. Right now I'm going through the selects of the photographs that I have. There are some I really like this one, and I think it sells it, especially because of the bike going in here. So yeah, it's around 11 o'clock right now. And if you're curious about how the process works with the agency, how the contracts, the models and all of this is put together, then I just uploaded that video on my new project called Underexposed. In my next video, I will explain all about it. But if you want to take a sneak peek, then you can click the link below and check out the video. So I met with a producer that I hired for this shoot, and she helped me with contracts, with language, with finding people and props, all the logistics. We wanted a variety of different taco stands. You know, some that are like a hole in the wall, some that are a little bit fancier, some with people, some without that many people. I made a map and a list of all the taco places that I liked, and I asked my friends what kind of taco places they want.
No.
Action!
No. Oh my God.
And if they can send me some photos, because just because they like the tacos from that place, it doesn't mean that it would be good for photographs. So a lot of the time was also spent walking it thin for everything that looked like a taco stand. Most days of this shoot, I think we walked around 14,000 steps. I'm not sure we outwalked the tacos that we ate, but It was close. It's just always a pleasure shooting in Mexico. The people you meet during the shoot.
From Germany, okay.
I bring
Hello.
a small camera.
Oh, nice.
I'm looking forward to see this episode.
Oh, it's still rolling. Say hi.
Hi.
See you.
All the things that you can't plan for, that just happens, the energy, the chaos, all of it. It's still my favorite city, and if you haven't been there, you need to go.
Y una más, por favor. Está bien. Ajá, perfecto, gracias. Sí, perdón. Ajá, gracias. Ah, sí, perfecto.
Aquí le damos su buena, la orden, birria.
Si es posible, yo fotografía aquí. Gracias. Y nunca ver...
Mirar la cámara.
Sí, sí, nunca.
For this shoot, we wanted both landscape and portrait photos because the outdoor campaign is a big national. So there will be bus stops that needs portrait mode, and then there will be big banners in subways, train station, and so on that has to be landscape. In terms of the gear, it's very humble. All the photographs, they were shot on the Fuji X-T3, and all the video was captured with the X-H2S. And for the audio for the video and a radio spot that we did, we used lavaliers with Rode Wireless Pro and a shotgun to capture the environment and all, you know, the sizzling tacos and so on. Oh, and I also carried this light around, as you see here, which is this Aperture MC Pro. There are some magnets here that you can put up in taco stands so you can get some light wherever you want. And it was very handy during the shoot. And now I'm just using it for the background here, like this. So yeah, the setup that I went with was very minimal. But that's all you need basically. There's no reason to get these expensive Leicas when you can do big campaigns, commercials, with cameras that cost $1,200.
¿Cuántos de cachete?
Did someone just put a Pepsi in our graph? This one would be great for our friend over at, you know, when the guys who work out.
40 minutos máximo.
Ok, pero yo creo que cae Puebla.
No.
¿Y tú, trompo y salsa? 1, 2, 3. Pero es proteína.
Pero ahorita
Sí.
maybe something that there are no.
Pero sin esto.
Ya no debes nada, tu casa está pagada, ya no hay que tener cuando sueñas mexicano. Dale gusto al gusto.
Wow!
México, güey.
Here's one of the biggest challenges from this shoot. You see this photograph that I took? This here is one of my favorites actually from the shoot. And as you can see, it says, where there's tacos, there's Coca Cola. That was the slogan. But in order for us to have space to write, where there's tacos, there is, then we need a lot of space on the left side of the logo, which means that the Coca Cola logo always has to be in the right side of the image. And that was so tricky, because imagine this, let's say that there's a taco stand here. I take a Coca Cola bottle, then I can write where there's tacos, there's Coca Cola. But if I go around the photograph and want another angle, suddenly the Coca Cola bottle is on the left side of the frame because I moved in a different angle. So constantly I had to think about where is the bottle depending on where I am, so it's in the right side of the image all the time, so we can write that line that has to go on the left side of the bottle. That was such a challenge. It does not sound that difficult, but once you're in the heat of the moment, people are loud and the taquero are sweating, making tacos, and I'm trying to find out where I need to move and how, so I don't interfere with the customers. And I get the good photographs. I don't know if you know this, but I'm half Norwegian, which is why I have this odd last name called Trovatten. So when this campaign went live, I got so many messages from my Norwegian family. And that was such a cool feeling, because a lot of the photographs that I've taken in the past, they have been seen or exhibited in Mexico. So it was nice for a change to see it back home. All right, let's talk about the commercials. We did 2 different commercials that ran on national TV. They ran during big football games, because my dad, who lives in Norway, called me and he's like, I think I'm seeing your commercials right now between the games. We wanted to capture 2 different scenarios. Scenario 1 is around the taco stand, and scenario 2 is in a home environment. The taco stand was a lot easier than the home environment, because the taco stand is so interesting to look at in terms of the photographs and the visuals, and you don't really need to direct it. It just works as is, whereas the home environment is a lot more complicated to make it look interesting.
Tenemos taquitos de birria, bistec, longaniza, campechanos, enchilada para los noruegos, del Tagalá, de Coca Cola y obtén una oferta especial. Pásele tacos de suadero, bistec, longaniza, campechanos. Pásele, gente, que le vamos a dar a sus órdenes. Pásele, tenemos tacos de birria, bistec, longaniza, campechanos, enchilada para los suecos. Dale clic en el niño, tiene una oferta especial. Pásele, que le vamos a dar, tenemos taquitos de birria, bistec, longaniza, campechanos, enchilada, chuleta, alambre. Para los suecos, dale clic en el link abajo y obtén una oferta especial. Pásele, ¿qué le vamos a dar, gente, a sus órdenes? ¿Cuántos? Pídalos. Sí hay. Pídalos, ¿cuántos? Sí hay. Uno más. Perfecto. Para los noruegos, cola cero gratis con sus tacos. Pase.
It went well, I think. It was the first day with the agency, so there's a little bit of extra pressure, I think, when the agency is here. And I have had previous experience where the agency who you work with are not very nice, and they have they're not the best in the world, but these people are so good, and they are so constructive in their criticism, and we all want the same goal anyways. So no, I couldn't have been happier for today. I mean, how many times I told that guy, one more shot, last one.
Una más, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's so good. Okay, una más. Y una más. 2 segundos, 3, 2, 1. Sí, otra vez.
And he was messing up his lines because we changed the call to action that we needed for him to say, because we wanted a different version of it. And at some point you are like, can I really ask for one more? But yeah, it's around 12 o'clock and tomorrow is another day of shooting. And tomorrow we're gonna focus on a family setting. So yeah, let's see how it goes. For the second scenario, we wanted to capture this classic traditional Sunday in Mexico, where everyone within the family, they come to the parents' house and they eat together and drink together. That's what we wanted to capture.
Es que no pueden comer carne. Comer carne, ¿no ves? A la se va a decantar.
But instead of filming it inside, I wanted it to be in a garden. And my friend's mom volunteered to cook and host this shoot.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Estoy fría. Adelante.
Hola, Federico, mucho gusto.
And they live pretty far in the south of the city. For this shoot, we had to have a lot of extras because we kind of have one shot to make this happen. So she made guacamole, chicharron, salsa, and all these things that are usually included if you're gonna host a family Sunday with tacos. This was a pretty intense day, and leading up to this day I didn't have the best sleep in the world because I was worried about how this will go, because I don't do that much video commercials. It's probably 3 weeks into the shoot, and the producers from the 2 different agencies in Sweden, they flew in. We wanted this shoot to look as natural as possible, be like a fly on the wall. And during this shoot, we have a cable that goes from my camera to an iPad. And the iPad worked as a director's screen. So he saw what I saw through my camera lens. And then he can direct it based on what he wants. It's very beneficial for him to have this view, because the agencies are a lot closer with the client, so they know more what the client wants.
Okay, it's a wrap. We did it.
Whenever you do these kind of shoots, you always work with an agency. And you never really know what kind of agency it is or how you will get along. But for this shoot, it couldn't have been better. And we were all helping each other as a team, trying to get the best result, instead of blaming each other about why some things don't work or what could be better. And yeah, just lifting each other up and helping each other towards the same goal that we all have, which is to make the best campaign possible. And also showing them the city that I used to live in, and all the quirks and the good food and everything about Mexico City. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's good to be back.
Adelante, adelante. Oh, fuck. 2 por 1. Pásale.
¿Qué va a hacer mi jefe de órdenes?
El güeros tacos.
Make sure to check out Underexposed. If you go to the website, you can get a free tour about what to expect, what it is, and the thoughts behind it. And if you're really interested in joining, I have a code here called Day1, and if you use that on checkout, you get 10%. It's my most ambitious project I've ever made, and it's been in the works for 6 years maybe, since the idea started till how it actually came about. I'm so proud of it, and I can't wait to show it to you. I'm wearing the hoodie, so you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna get a little bit technical. LinkedIn. No one is on LinkedIn because they want to be there. Let's talk about AI. This was my most like Mr. Robot hoodie I could find. Let's talk about AI. Everyone's favorite subject, right? Great. I know this is so far away from your normal photography job, and now we're deep. So maybe it's not as dead as it seems. Maybe the soul is gone, but there's still people there. I know this was a lot, and I hope you're not discouraged, but instead you see all the opportunities to have your work seen by so many people by following these tips. A lot of it can seem very difficult and confusing in the beginning, but just know that I will be on your team here and we're gonna solve it together. And good luck with it. If you don't know what to watch next, check out this shoot that I did for Burger King by clicking here. It's similar style as the video you just watched, and I think you'll like it.